Hey, welcome back everyone for some more World Quiz here on the PlayStation 4. And this is going to be the final episode here in 2025. This series will come back in 2026, though I'm not exactly sure to what capacity, which I really can't say anymore other than that, because I'll be having my update video here on Christmas Eve. We'll talk about my plans for 2026 as a whole, but focusing at the task at hand, we are finishing the Capitals category, which I do apologize for the voice crack there. We have a total of, looks like 17 levels to go through in this episode, so hopefully we can get through that with no very little difficulty. But before we do so, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. Actually, no, we still got these yet, so we'll be doing 19 category. We'll be doing 19 levels here in this video. Papua New Guinea, there would be Port Moresby. So yeah, this is gonna be a longer episode. Angola, that would be Landau. No, it isn't. It'll be Luanda, I'm sorry. Should have known that. Capital of the Philippines is Manila, as in Manila envelope, not vanilla envelope like some people tend to say. Okay, capital of Iceland is Reykjavik. Y-K-A-J-A-V-I-K. There we go. Reykjavik. Capital of Guinea is... Oh, I know this one too. I need... Nurki, I know. Darn it. There we go. Conakry. So, once again, my dyslexia kicked in. Eritrea, the capital would be... I don't know this one either. Wow, I really need to brush up. I used to be really good at world capitals. Okay, capital of, I don't know this one either. Amman. That would be the flag of Jordan. Flag of the Republic of Congo. That would be Brazzaville. Brazzaville. Yeah, I need to brush up on my world capitals. Capital of Nepal would be Kathmandu. Capital of Albania is Tirana. I can't think of Albania without thinking of Coach singing that song on Cheers. Albania, Albania, it is on the Adriatic. But anyway, capital of Egypt is Cairo. Capital of Namibia is Windhoek. Okay, capital of Palau. Oceania is my weakness when it comes to geography. Capital of Lithuania is Vilnius. And the capital of Latvia is Riga. Okay, capital of Switzerland is Bern. Capital of Sierra Leone is... No. Oh, I know, no. I know what it is. It's Freetown. It just came to me just as I was about ready to use my green bulbs. It's Freetown. Capital of Kosovo is... Pristina. Capital of Monaco is Monaco. Capital of Canada is Ottawa, not Toronto, like some people think. Capital of Belarus is Minsk. Capital of Guatemala is Guatemala City. Capital of Peru is Lima. Couldn't think what flag that was at first. That was kind of embarrassing. And the capital of Sao Tome and Principe is Sao Tome. Capital of Wales is Cardiff. Or Cardiff. I've been playing my Alabase career mode that I'll be featuring here pretty soon, and one of the teams I'm up against is Cardiff, and it just popped in my mind. Capital of Kyrgyzstan is Bishkek. One of the coolest country names on earth. Capital of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Beautiful city. It kind of almost has like an 80s landscape to it at night. Capital Mozambique. I think it's Maputo. Capital of Libya, that would be Tripoli, I believe. Capital of Vietnam is Hanoi. Capital of Zambia is Sukala, I believe. Or is it Sulaka? No, it might. No. It's Lukasa. Or Lusaka. Wow, my dyslexia is bad. Mali. Oh, Bamako. There we go. Struggling with the African countries. Capital of Portugal is Lisbon. Not quite as knowledgeable, but the African nation capitals is what I'd hoped. Eswatini, that would be Mbamane, I think. It's Mba something. I do know that. Isn't that what I put? Capital of Guinea-Bissau is Bissau. Yeah, I'm really struggling with these African countries. We're almost done with this row. Capital of Serbia is Belgrade. Of course, home of Red Star Belgrade and Partizan Belgrade football clubs. Capital of Tajikistan. Oh, it's Dushanbe. Dushanbe. Capital of Kenya is Nairobi. Capital of Brunei is... Yeah, I'm not typing all that. You gotta be kidding me, game. Bandar Seri Begawan. Yeah, I'm not typing all that. I just don't feel like it. I'm feeling kind of lazy right now. Capital of Sweden is Stockholm. And no, I wasn't exactly sure what the capital of Brunei is either, but rather than guess, I'd much rather spend the 10 green bulbs instead of typing all that out, even if I did know it. Capital of Malawi is... I used to know this one. Lilongwe, I think. There we go. I think they know I'm weak with African countries. I keep on giving them. Capital Croatia is Zagreb. Home of Dinamo Zagreb Football Club. Also a very good international country in terms of football. Capital of Lebanon is Beirut. Capital of Senegal is Dakar. I do know that one. And the capital of Samoa is, I think it's Aipa. No? Oh, is it Op? It's Op. Once again, my dyslexia. I must be much more dyslexic than what I think I am. Really do need to get that checked out somehow. Capital of Singapore is Singapore. Of course, we got Singapore Speedway on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Capital of Malta is Valletta. Okay, capital of Indonesia is Jakarta. Capital of Kazakhstan is... Oh, I forgot they did change. It used to be Astana, but it's not anymore. It's Nur Sultan. And the capital of Seychelles is Victoria. And we're at about 5,700 green bulbs now. And we are done with the next to last row. We just got 9 more levels to go. Capital of Oman is Muscat. I almost said Muskrat, but it's not Muskrat, it's Muscat. Capital of Norway is Oslo. Capital of Cambodia is Phnom Penh. Or Phnom Penh. Make sure I spelled that correctly. Capital of Colombia is Bogota, which I did a Tigres Bogota Creator Club career mode on FIFA 22. Capital of Estonia is Tallinn. There we go, I'm starting to build a little bit of momentum. Red level wasn't too bad. Capital of Granada is Saint... I think it's Saint George. That's what I thought. Capital of Gabon is Libreville. No. Don't do that. Capital of South Korea is Seoul. Capital of Mongolia is Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar. capital of North Ireland is Belfast. Should I say Northern Ireland? Yeah, but rather try to figure out exactly where those double A's were. I just went ahead and just spent the green bulbs just because I just feel lazy. I just don't have time to just fix everything. Capital Syria is Damascus. Capital Saudi Arabia is Riyadh. Capital of Rwanda is Kigali. Or No, it isn't. Kigali, okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm just speeding through this at this point. Montenegro. Podgorica. I did know that one. Capital Trinidad and Tobago. That would be Port-au-Prince. No, Port-au-Paris. No, it isn't. Port of Paris. Yeah, it is Port of Paris. Oh my god. What do they want? Well, I guess we just don't know. Oh, Port of Spain. It's Port of Spain, I'm sorry. Wow, my mind is not with it right now. Capital of Qatar is Doha. I do apologize for this, everybody. I don't know where my mind is. It's Port of Spain. Central African Republic. Bangui. It rings a bell, but I don't feel like guessing. Capital Botswana. Gaborone. Capital of Finland is Helsinki. I do know this one. And then capital of Algeria is Algiers. Okay, we got 5 more levels to go yet. Capital of Armenia is Yerevan, I think. Yeah, no, it's Yerevan. That's what it is. Again, dyslexia. Capital of Guyana. Oh, I know this one. It's I think it's Georgetown. It just came to me. I remember back when I was a little boy back in the early 90s, the Georgetown basketball team was really good. Capital of India is New Delhi. If I'm not mistaken, Patrick Ewing went to Georgetown before he became a New York Knick. Capital of Fiji. Is it Suva? Okay. Capital of Jamaica is Kingston. Okay, capital of Turkey is Ankara. Capital of Honduras is Tegucigalpa. I do know that one. Capital of France. Everybody should know this. Capital of Zimbabwe is Harare. I forget what the name of the show was, but it had Dominic Purcell and he played a really smart guy. And I remember the trailer for the show, and somebody asked him what the capital of Zimbabwe was, and he said Harare. But the capital of Morocco is Rabat. 3 more levels to go. Capital of, I believe that's Chile. That would be Santiago. Not quite the Texas flag, but... Capital Chad. I wasn't even gonna try to spell that. Capital of Mauritius. That would be Port... Louis. Not Port. I know darn well I hit P, not R. Capital Lesotho. Maseru. And the capital of North Korea is Pyongyang. Two more. Capital of Iraq is Baghdad. Capital of Belgium is Brussels. Anybody familiar with Jean-Claude Van Damme? His nickname was Muscles from Brussels. Of course, he was born in Belgium. Capital of Slovakia is Bratislava. Burkina Faso, the capital, that is... Ooh. I'm not gonna spell it. I know it's Ouagadougou. And the capital of the United States, of course, being American, I better know this. Washington, D.C. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've been to Washington, D.C. I've only went there once. Wasn't really impressed by it. I wouldn't want to go there again anytime soon, to be honest, even though it's the nation's capital. But final level here, capital of Burundi. Gitega. I should have just used the 10 and just filled all that in. Capital of Tanzania is, I don't know this one either. Wow, I really am not good with these African capitals, not at all. Capital of Venezuela would be Caracas. Capital of Slovenia would be Ljubljana. I think that's how you spell it. Yep. And then final question. Capital of Cyprus? That would be Nicosia. And with that, we are done with the capitals category. I did not do nearly as good as what I thought I would. I really need to brush up on my knowledge of world capitals. But anyway, we are done with that category. Again, no trophy for that, surprisingly, but that is our 12th completed category. We've completed 12, and we still need to complete 12 more, so we're done with exactly half the categories here in this game. And I don't even know where we're gonna resume in the new year. I gotta think about it. I may go to sports, I may go to landmarks, I don't know. I may go back to the US of A, maybe Europe, I don't know, but we will return sometime here in 2026. I just don't know exactly when. It will probably be sporadically, so this won't be as frequent as what it was this year, but hopefully you guys are looking forward to the next episode regardless of whenever that is. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I will see you guys again next time.